Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the Bengals Tackle Man channel. And in today's video, we are reviewing the Cincinnati Bengals game versus the Las Vegas Raiders game. Obviously, as you guys can see, and I'm sure you guys heard, we got the fat W. We finally won a playoff game. This was the longest drought, I believe, in sports history without a playoff game, which was 31 years. We had not won a playoff game in 31 years. I was glad that the Bengals won it in Cincinnati, like in front of the home crowd. I was hyped, man. That game, watched the entire game. That was a great game to watch, you know. And yeah, I can't ask for much better than that, man. A very exciting game right there. Credits to the Bengals, man. This team has played different than anybody expected, for sure. So yeah, very excited about it. So anyways, though, we are going to review it. So starting off with the first quarter, believe me, I would do play-by-play, but I'll be honest with you, if I did play-by-play, I would be talking way too much. So starting it off, hold up, let me reload it. Let's see if it loads the logos here. Okay, yep, there it goes. All right, so starting off, the Raiders had a pretty good first possession. They drove it down. They were getting into our territory for sure. I believe they were on our 30 or 40, something like that. I believe they're 30, and it was like a 3rd and 3. I believe Mike Hilton made a nice diving, basically batted the ball away before the receiver could catch it. Nice play on 3rd and 3, and then they ended up just kicking the field goal, taking the 3-0 lead, and then from there we pretty much just did what we got to do. Just 10 plays, 75 yards, going to Jamar Chase, drove it down the field, got a nice pass to CJ Uzomah for this 7-yard touchdown pass. Big play there. I was glad that we scored a touchdown first, because it's a big momentum booster whenever you can score first. Yeah, very big, very big. And then right after that, obviously it doesn't show it here, we actually got a strip sack fumble by Trey Hendrickson, one of the best free agent signings over the summer from us and in the entire NFL. Just a beautiful play, strips the ball out. I don't remember exactly who picked it up, but somebody picked it up and they scrambled they picked it up, went about 10 yards, and we are at their 15. Unfortunately, they did stop us. We could not get anything going. Obviously, we went 4 plays, 7 yards, like didn't go far. And we ended up kicking the field goal, taking a 10-3 lead. It's like, all right, we'll take it. And then from there, again, our defense clamps up. Can't ask for much better of a start from your defense at this point. We drive down the field a little bit, 8 plays, 33 yards. Kick another field goal to make the score 13-3. It's like, all right, we'll take it, man. We'll take it. The only unfortunate part so far is that we've been in their red zone twice, and we've only 3 times. And we've only scored once, which is a little bit frustrating, you know. So it's like, hopefully next time we get the ball, we can score a touchdown. So now they get the ball back. There is 7 minutes, basically, well, I guess 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Well, they get the ball back with 10 minutes left in the second. They go on a pretty quick possession, actually. 6 plays, 51 yards, 2 minutes, and they kick another field goal. Obviously, Daniel Carson is not going to miss. But, yeah, they were getting pretty close to our end zone, so it was a good stop by the defense. They kicked the field goal 13-6. It's like, all right, bet, let's go. We get the ball back, and then we do our thing. 12 plays, 82 yards, 6-minute, 4-second possession. And this was definitely the most controversial call of the game. Definitely the most controversial call of the game, for sure. Personally, I didn't find it too controversial. So if you guys didn't know what happened, obviously, again, wish I could play the clip, but obviously copyright reasons. So yeah, copyright reasons kind of stinks. Anyways, we roll out, we're scrambling. Joe Burrow passes a absolute beautiful ball right before he steps out of bounds, but the ref thought he stepped out of bounds, so the ball is midair. The ball is basically right here. Tyler Boyd is right here. Pretty much as the ball is caught by Tyler Boyd, the ref blows his whistle saying Joe Burrow is out of bounds. It does not count. And then after a little bit of discussion, it is ruled a touchdown. Again, very controversial, but to me, I mean, he caught the ball right as they blew the whistle. So, like, what's the problem? You know what I mean? We scored like, yeah. So it was like, all right, I don't see what the big problem is here, but, you know, it was a little bit of a problem. So yeah, at this point, we take a 20-6 lead. And at this point, I'm just hoping, if we can hold this team and not let them score for the rest of the half, we win this football game 100%. But Derek Carr and the Raiders do what they've done the last couple weeks. They've been doing it. They drive down the field. They go on 11 plays, 75-yard possession, very quick possession, and they get a nice 14-yard pass to Zay Jones, make it 13-20, and they're only down by 7 going into half, and it's like, oh, gosh dang it. And then we actually start with the football, and then we do our thing. We drive down the field. Again, we have not punted the ball at this point. We drive down the field, 9 plays, 45 yards. You know, it started off with a good kick return, so we had good field position, and we take the lead 23-13. So at this point, it's a 2-possession game, which is pretty much all you can ask for. And then again, from there, it's kind of a defensive battle. Nobody's really scoring. Yeah, nobody's really scoring. And then they go on a 13-play, 76-yard, 7-minute and 30-second possession. Insanely long possession. And they only come out with a field goal, which we will take. Again, that was another problem. You know, we were having a little bit of trouble scoring in the red zone, but the Raiders were having more trouble scoring touchdowns in the red zone, for sure. And then again, we drive down the field. Very long possession for us. You know, at this point, there's definitely some long possessions. The second half was filled with long possessions. 13 plays, 65 yards. We kick the field goal, make the game 26-16 with 7 minutes left. And it's like, all right, let's just, you know, we got a 2-possession lead. All we need is one stop, and we win this football game. So at this point, let's go to the play-by-play, because I feel like the play-by-play will give us more of a suspenseful kind of, you know, it'll kind of show us how it kind of ended here. So let's see here. Where we at? Okay, so yeah, Evan McPherson makes his field goal. 7 minutes left. And then again, they drive down the field. You know, they're just moving the ball, and they get it to our 10-yard line. Luckily, our defense did clamp up. We did not let them go any farther. They had a 3rd and 3. I believe it hit off of Sam Hubbard's head, or his helmet, and it bounced out of bounds, which was super clutch. Otherwise, Darren Waller was wide open. So actually a huge play right there. And that ultimately makes them kick a field goal. Now that I think about it, this was a very underrated play from Sam Hubbard. Obviously, he didn't mean to do it. He just kind of jumped up, and it hit his helmet. So, I mean, he kind of meant to do it, kind of didn't. But honestly, a very underrated play right there, which forced them to kick a field goal, whereas otherwise, the next time they drove down the field, they would have tied the game easily, if not won the game. But anyways, they kicked the field goal. Again, could not convert in our red zone. Again, that was probably the biggest factor, was they could not convert in our red zone. And then from there, we pretty much just run it out. We don't really get anything going, which is not a shock. You know, I agree with it. We do need to chew the clock. I agreed with the call. We chewed the clock. We punted the ball away, and we put it in our defense's hands. And it's like, all right, let's just do this thing. So they go on a pretty good drive. I can't even lie. They go on a pretty good drive. And then we get a clutch sack by B.J. Hill, and it is now 3rd and 17. And Darren Waller makes the nicest one-handed catch. I mean, it was nice. Just a nice one-handed catch, outstretched, gets the one-hand catch, and then from there, they're driving down the field. You know, they get it onto our 9-yard line. It is a 3rd and 9 situation. There is a collision between Hunter Renfrow, and it is incomplete. Now it is 4th and 9. This is the ball game right here. There's no timeouts left for the Raiders. This is it. This is the ball game right here. And Derek Carr throws just pretty much an absolute laser right at Zay Jones into pretty much 2 defenders. I don't believe even if Zay Jones caught it, he wasn't in the end zone, so I don't know if it would have mattered if he had caught it. It would have been close, though. It would have been close. But anyways, Jermaine Pratt intercepts the football, secures the W, and Cincinnati absolutely goes ballistic. Everybody's rejoicing. It is our first playoff win in 31 years. It has been 31 years since anyone has seen the Bengals make it this far in the football season. So I mean, again, I watched a post-game interview with Zach Taylor, post-game like conference for Zach Taylor, and he was telling the players, like, you guys have no idea what you just did for this city. This is, yeah, like it's a big deal. It's been a long time. It has been a very long time. So mad respect to this football team. Had a really fun time watching this team. And yeah, now the matchup is set. We are playing the Tennessee Titans, which was expected. We are playing the Tennessee Titans and Derrick Henry. They probably do have the advantage. You know, they will be favored as far as odds go, but don't count us out. Don't count us out. Yeah, so, you know, we're playing them. You know, obviously got Derrick Henry back. That's got to be scary. They got the receivers. They got a pretty good defense, but we got to, you know, I think for us, for this next coming game is going to be containing that offense and making sure our offense gets in a groove. Because our offense, you know, it got in a groove today. It got in a groove against the Raiders, but it wasn't as explosive as usual. You know what I'm saying? We had to rely more on defensive turnovers. You know, this next game we definitely want to focus on trying to stop Derrick Henry and their offense, and we got to focus on just trying to get this offense in the groove. I mean, you've seen what Joe Burrow throws for 525 passing yards, 400 passing yards two times this season. Like, it's ridiculous. So, yeah, very good W though. Really happy with how this game turned out. And yeah, now we play the Tennessee Titans at their stadium. And yeah, not much else to say besides that. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell down below. And without further ado, that is going to be it for today's video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace